When they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'm gonna beat his ass for
You
y'all
can't do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a
One's a pressure-packed powerhouse with dynamite in both hands. The other, a slick technician who thinks defense will save him. Lamont Roach believes he can outbox Gervonta Tank Davis. But Tank, he's not planning on leaving this one to the judges. Today, we break down why Tank Davis is not only hunting Lamont Roach, but why he's going to knock him out. Stay locked in, because what you're about to hear might make you rethink this entire fight. Tank Davis doesn't just knock people out, he demolishes them. 27 wins, 25 knockouts, lightweight, super featherweight, doesn't matter. His power follows him everywhere. He's a finisher, always has been, always will be. Tank isn't about volume, he's about precision and raw, terrifying power. One clean shot, lights out. Lamont Roach is a smart fighter, no doubt, but he's been hurt before. He's been dropped. He's never felt power like Tank's. The thing is, Tank doesn't need to win rounds. He doesn't need to look flashy. He just needs one moment. Because when you fight Tank Davis, you're not just fighting a boxer, you're fighting a time bomb. Lamont Roach Jr. is crafty. He's slick. He likes to play patient and pick shots. But there's a problem. Roach is a rhythm fighter. He needs time to set traps, find his range, and build momentum. Tank Davis, he destroys rhythm. He breaks it with foot pressure, feints, and that explosive speed. He forces you to fight at his pace. When Roach is forced to fight faster than he's comfortable, he opens up. He leans into counters, and Tank is the king of finding those gaps. Tank's inside game is also a nightmare for Roach. Roach likes to keep distance, but Tank's explosive lunges will crash that gap instantly. Roach wants a chess match, but Tank's flipping the board and going straight for the knockout. Tank Davis isn't just a puncher, he's a genius in the ring. People sleep on Tank's brain because of the knockouts. But the truth is, Tank studies you, sets traps, and waits for you to make a mistake. Against Leo Santa Cruz, he baited the uppercut perfectly. With Roach, Tank will download his patterns. He'll read the jab. He'll time the defensive slips. And when Roach makes that one predictable move, boom, Tank's IQ is the real weapon behind the power. Because with Tank, it's not if he finds your weakness, it's when. Let's keep it real. Roach struggles under pressure. When fighters stay on him, when they crowd his space, he has a habit of freezing. His output drops. He gets defensive. He stops letting his hands go. That's exactly what Tank feeds off. Tank is a master at turning technical fighters into targets. He pressures without rushing. He cuts off the ring. He makes you feel trapped. For Roach, that means his slick style could get smothered. And when you're smothered, mistakes happen. Big ones. Tank doesn't give second chances. He closes the show. Roach can dance early, but he can't run forever. And once Tank corners him, it's over. Confidence isn't a stat you see on paper, but it decides fights. Tank Davis walks into every fight knowing he's the predator. He's calm, composed, and dangerous. Roach, he's got confidence, but not Tank-level confidence. In big fights, you need a fighter who doesn't just believe he can win. You need a fighter who knows he's going to win. Tank carries that killer aura. When you're in the ring with him, you feel it. And once Roach starts feeling Tank's power, once he feels that crowd surge, that moment of doubt creeps in. And with Tank, that's all it takes. Because against Tank, the moment you second guess yourself, the fight is already finished. Let's paint the picture. Middle rounds. Roach is trying to box smart. Tank is cutting the ring, closing the space. Tank reads the jab, times the slip, steps in with explosive power. Left uppercut, clean, sharp, precise. Roach drops. Referee counts. Will he get up? Maybe. But once Tank smells blood, it's a wrap. He's one of the best finishers in the sport. Tank won't let him escape. KO statement made. Because when Tank pulls the trigger, there is no reset button. Just the canvas and the count. Tank Davis doesn't just win, he devastates. And if Lamont Roach steps in that ring, Tank is coming for the knockout. Plain and simple. Drop your predictions below. Will Roach survive the storm? Or will Tank add another highlight reel finish to his collection? Let's light up the comments. And if you want to see how Tank already exposed Ryan Garcia's weakness, click here and watch this next. Tank Davis finds Ryan Garcia's weakness. Click it. I'll see you there.